When preparing for a history test, it's an excellent idea to have a picture book because we learn with stories and we learn with pictures. Of course, you could go through this and eventually get to know which person is which. What's interesting here is that you have these people who've come together to create a story about details about the candidates, the president, and it's not in a chronological order. It's not, George Washington here and going down to Teddy Roosevelt and other Roosevelt and finally Clinton and today's. That this is not this kind of thing. What they did is they organized it like by topic. Professional politician. They said that Abraham Lincoln and Lyndon Johnson were really good at using the political process. Whereas here are some guys, Theodore Roosevelt and Richard Nixon, who expanded, who made a very strong presidency, to the fact that some people thought that they were becoming almost like kings. They were so strong. And the idea is you want to make that timeline. So what we're going to be seeing here is that you can see from 1776 to the present certain key points. And this is for you to get in your mind. First, we had to buy Louisiana. Then there was the Civil War. There was the Panama Canal and many national parks. World War I, World War II. Somewhere in there, people were getting polio. That's what hit Franklin Roosevelt. And at that time, they had the New Deal with Social Security. Well, now the question comes, when did Medicare come in? That was with Johnson, along with voting rights, along with Vietnam. All of that was happening at the same time. So if you can get those key elements in your head, start expansion of Louisiana, Civil War, World War I, World War II, Vietnam War. That will give you the framework to build on. And I've got a couple of things here. Let's see. What do we got here? For example, this is one of the guys who worked on this book. He said that here were some of the big things that happened. Jefferson had the Louisiana. Abraham Lincoln pulled together the Civil War. And then there was the Panama Canal with Theodore Roosevelt. So that right there was like something big. Then down here, there's another one. Look at that. Now, this is a time when there were 5 presidents who were alive. Can you identify these people? Not essential for the test, but it does give you a sense that there was, these two had Vietnam. This guy was Gulf War. Hope that's helpful. Hi, little baby. Fortunately, you don't have to learn any history, do you?